What is up, YouTube? A9 here, and welcome back to another episode of Over-Engineering Survival. So in the last episode, we built ourselves a flyer, which I have just parked up on the roof with its batteries off, so it's not using up any power. And in between episodes, I have done a thing. I guess I've nearly completed this. It's taking so long. It's fine. I can do this between episodes again, finish it, but we've got basically at least one half going all the way into the mountain. And I've also, if you saw my community post, I have more or less finalized the design for the drill rig itself. So I've got all the logic worked out on its worm. It's not. I want to call it a worm drive, but it's not really a worm drive because that's a
energy low.
It's different thing, but kind of inchworms its way along with a piston that grabs the ground, pushes itself forward, and then does it back and forth. You'll see what I mean when we actually build the thing. Which hopefully will be this episode because I've got my reading week in university next week. So I plan on spending most of the time while I'm studying just sitting there monitoring the drill rig going, because it's going to take around 50 hours to drill through the mountain. And that's like my quick math, it goes about, I think it was 1.16 meters per minute, something like that. And we've got to go 3 1/3 kilometers, so that's around 47 to 50 hours. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So this is gonna be the refinery slash assembler slash dumping all the extra stone trailers, so you can ignore the cargo containers on the top and the bits on the front. We're just going to be building basically where the wheels are. And I think I'll include this because I think I'll build a third trailer, one that is purely cargo, that just runs back and forth from wherever the drill rig is to the top, dropping off the extra steel plates we'll be getting, because we're going to be getting extra steel plates, because even with dumping 90% of the stone we're going to be mining, we'll still be producing extra steel plates than what we actually need, which is good. We're also going to need to dump the silicon and nickel we'll be getting from the stone. And I think probably once we have enough steel plates, I'll switch over to the right-click drill mode, which will allow us to go a little bit faster. I think I can basically double the piston speed when we're doing the right click drill mode compared to the left click, just because of how much faster the right click is. But yeah, so I'm gonna start welding stuff, and then I'll cut back when we're done. Okay, so I thought I would bring you guys back in because this is going to be the first difference between this trailer and the old one. Is I'm actually gonna run the cargo between the front and the back one lower, basically. And the reason I'm doing this is so in the middle here I can put some large grid blocks, because I want to keep the center of mass fairly low. Why does it keep changing to large grid and then not changing back? Come on, it's available for, is it not? Is there no T-junction? What? There's no T-junction for small ships? Keen, come on, really? But yeah, I want to keep this kind of centered. And in fact, I'm going to keep it even more centered in the fact that I think it to be something like this. where the conversion will go. And yeah, the reason for this is because the large grid stuff is heavy, so keeping it center line will prevent the trailer from wanting to tip forward or backwards. It'll also hopefully keep a more even distribution of force along the wheels, which will help go up and down the rail line. Because as of right now, I believe it can go up and down the rail line with the design I have, because I'm only going to be using 2 basic refineries and the basic assembler, because I can't refine the stone that I'm gathering fast enough on a reasonable scale. I think I would need like 14 plus basic refineries to refine the amount of stone I'm getting. Without having to stop or something, which is kind of ridiculous. So I'm just going to be dumping most of the stone I get. Which is why that should have been a conveyor junction. Oh well, I'll have to do that later. Yeah, so that's the first change. And then we're going to be doing small grid to large grid. So let me get up there. And then let's get rid of this. Actually, do I want this higher up? Maybe I want that higher up actually, so I can fit a large grid battery. Because I should be able to fit a large grid battery right here. Sadly, I won't be able to fit one here unless I move... Actually, I could move this forward by 1 block. It wouldn't be too difficult. Just so I don't Splitsie myself. Because, yeah, the more power I have, the better, because it's going to take 50 hours, and I'm not looking forward to that. So if I can do this in 1 shot, that would be great. I doubt I'll be able to, but I can always hope. That should be fine. Because, yeah, that's 5 blocks. That's 5 blocks, so battery should be able to fit in there. Okay, yeah, I think I need to push this up by 1 block or 2. Here, can I get a full-size grid block in here just for reference? Please? Oh yeah, you know what? It's gonna be 5. I can do this this way. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Well, the halfway point has to be there, basically. So yeah, I think I probably want to do this then. And then put the rotor here. Where is my rotor? There's the rotor. Can I get the rotor part to place properly? The 0 line is this way. Okay, please don't wobble out or bounce out or whatever. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just let it spin around to 0, 0, whenever it feels like it. Yeah, that should allow us to put the large grid stuff here. The question is, will I actually be able to place it? So I think I need to build this rotor. Okay, so on top is gonna be one of these. And then probably like here or something will be... Actually, hold on. Was I gonna do 2 assemblers or refineries or just the one? I think I might have only wanted to do just the one. Because that way I could do something like this. Basic refinery. Ow. Is that not tall enough? Oh, I'm not far enough forward. Oh, wait a second. I know how I screwed up. No. I think I should still be able to fix it. Okay, you know what? Just to test, even know if I'll be able to place it. Okay, cool. I can place it, which is good. Oh, unless I was going to do this. I think maybe I was going to do this for the refineries. Except for they impact the wheels. Why? That's not annoying. Can I raise this up at all? No, it's at max displacement. Ow. Okay, so I can't do that. This was gonna have to go anyways, so I'll get rid of it. These aren't staying. I'm gonna be building those when I get down there. Otherwise, I'm never gonna be able to lift this onto the trailer. So, yeah, I guess. Man, I really wish basic refineries had a door on the bottom of them. That would be so nice if I could do this. But I could always do this, I guess. That's still really top heavy, and I don't like that. Because, yeah, I need a basic assembler. Which would just go something like this. Underneath it, I'd stick a battery. Because the more large grid batteries, well, the more battery, like I said, the more battery power we have, the better. So yeah, it would be something like that. And then off the front here, yeah, I guess it's just. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. I could just do the one refinery. And in fact, I'm fairly certain I was planning on doing this to just the one refinery. The problem is my design that I have built has all the refineries on it because I wanted to figure out how many I would need, and it just got too much, and then I just decided, you know what? I'll do the quick math, and the quick math was like 14 something refineries, and I just said, fuck that. It's not happening. No, I was gonna say, I think I'll do that as a junction, but no, I'm not going to, because it'll have to go up, and then I can do my junction here. Really wish there was a junction that was just large doors on all sides. That would be super nice. But I mean, I guess actually it doesn't really matter right anymore. Ow. And then I need to put my hinge here. And then I'll have to do the front. And then the guide pistons that for the 5x5s underneath, they're going to have to be done a little bit differently, obviously, because these are kind of taking up where they would normally attach. So I'll probably just end up doing 2 pistons, one on each side, connected in the middle. Or just have it one off-centered. It should be fine. Okay, now for the batteries. I want lots and lots and lots of batteries on this thing. Oh, I can't put it there like that. I'm able to place battery. Okay, next question. Can I replace this battery when I do this? Is actually what I need to find out. There are batteries on my hotbar. I've been just on them. Please don't roll off. Okay. Large battery. It can still be placed. We're okay. Hopefully I'll still be able to place it when everything is welded. More batteries, please. Why are you unable to place battery? What? See? This is what I was afraid of. Yeah, I'm at like 0, 0. A rotor lock, and I'll share inertia tensor it. I'll continue my battery line. And then can I replace the refinery? Is it 4? Yeah. No, see, I'm unable to place refinery now. Game, why do you work like this? Okay, how about can I place batteries there instead? Okay, so the hitbox on the refinery is just the thing that's screwed up, which I can work with. Because you know what? That means we can go with the 4. Or the 2, sorry. And we'll get even more batteries. Oh, I'm just realizing something. these batteries, I can't charge them. Unless I build them here and try and lift it. Okay, so we might be building these on the back of the trailer and then somehow getting it off the trailer. I don't know if that's possible with all the batteries plus all this extra weight. I didn't think of that until now. Well, you know what I can do? I have built the battery modules over here for a reason. I will get them 100% charged, which will just take a night of, like an overnight AFK, to get them 100%, which I can do tonight. And then those I can transport down, and I can dump their power into these batteries when I build them. So that's what we'll do. That's a good solution. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of all of this nonsense up top, assuming I can get up there and stay up there. I'm leaving this, obviously. Gonna weld up all of these batteries. This has to go here, like so. And then on the front of it is gonna be a hinge. And I need to lock the hinge. And then I need to stick one of these on the front. Alright, so I'm gonna weld up all of this, and then we'll, I guess, take it down to the rail line, which will be a fun one. Trying to get it onto the rails. Ugh. I don't want to go through that again, but I'm gonna have to. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so I have completely welded it up. This time I'm going to attempt to not have these guide wheels welded, because I think that's what was causing some of the bounciness that we were experiencing last time. And also I'm going to do something a little different, because I'm going to have to do this anyways. I'm going to build one of those refueling towers that we have on the side of the base down at the rail line. This way, hopefully I'll be able to pick it up off the trailer using the connector with the piston and just place it onto the rail, which will be very nice, and make things a lot easier. Which we're going to go do that right now, because I gotta wait until this thing recharges. I have completely drained the batteries that had charge in the base to get it to where it is right now, and it's becoming nighttime, so I'm running off of just the solar. So it's going to take a bit. Oh boy, I really need better power. Anyways, you know what? I need to grab some bottles. And truck. I think I'm gonna need to back you in differently. I'll take the trailer with me. I don't want to have to detach it. It's like I probably should just detach the trailer, but that would require me having to, you know, reattach it, which is kind of annoying. Is that proxied? Yes, it is. And just so that the thing that's charging doesn't steal all my battery power out that I have, I'm gonna hit flip to recharge. While doing this, alright, so I'm gonna need 2 large grid pistons, a hinge. Alright. Piston and large grid. I didn't mean to do that. Is it? You drag it to here. 1, 2. Hinge. So does this drag the hinge part as well? Uh, 10. No, it doesn't. That would have been nice if it did. So we need the hinge part. Which actually means I'm also going to need some of those piston pop parts. I need 2 of those. Connector. Conveyor. Tube. Straight. And then 2 corners, which I can't add right now. I want to see if there is a way of moving all of it over in one shot. So if I go to, no, only show my inventory. Oh no, wait, I think I want to, and then CCC. Can I do this? Oh wait, I think I have to do this the other way around. Only show my inventory. Show all inventories. Will this work? Oh, it does. Can I withdraw 11 computers? Am I really out of computers? Unless they're not. No, I'm just out of computers. Okay. Computers. Where are the computers? Like 100 of them. Cool, that works. I didn't know if that would work, and that's really cool that it does. I need to refill my bottles. And then I needed 2 of these. A merge block. Did that draw everything? I guess it did. Well, I mean, we'll find out when we get there. If it actually worked. Oh, and now I'm controlling the crane. Whoops. I'll just put that back to the way it was supposed to be. And hope I'm not too heavy to drive. In fact, I think it stuck everything in the first cargo container on this thing, so I'm gonna shift it back to the second one. Yeah, it almost certainly did. I do have to increase the front suspension. Shoot, which one's the front? I'm gonna guess it's left one, right one. No, the fact that it's a 5 steering angle tells me that's not correct. 3 and 3. Yeah, 3 and 3. Strength, we'll go to 12. That should be good enough. Oh, I'm jackknifing. Okay. I am going to drive down to the rail line and we can get building. I'll see you there. Alright, so we're at the rail line. And I think this is the perfect spot to put the piston. It's kind of middle of at least this part of the track, and it's off the platform, so it won't be in my way when I'm trying to get on and off a train. So just dig out this a little bit. Grab some things which aren't in there. They're over here. Actually, this is also a good way to see what I actually have over here, because I don't remember. Quite a lot of stuff, actually. Yeah. Good amount of stuff. So maybe we can do some of the modifications I need to do on this main rover as well. Also, actually, one thing I want to do is I want to turn its wheels off right now. Because all of its wheels are just on. Which is using up power. Because even though I only have one battery on right now, it's currently at 34%. It was at 100 when it came down here. And it's been sitting here doing nothing. So I'm pretty sure it just has wheels as well that are being powered. So all of that is just the wheels. Kind of ridiculous, if you ask me, but considering they're sitting there idle, they shouldn't be drawing any power. But I guess that's on me for not turning it off. So this eventually will be conveyored up, but for right now, actually right now I will put the conveyor junction underneath it just so I know it's there. And then realize I don't have any steel plates on me. And then we're gonna need to do this one, which then goes to the hinge. And then another piston. Well, you know, that's fine. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I will just make sure to grab it on the rotor, so I can rotate the rotor into place when I get it over. So actually, I'm not gonna put a connector on it right away. I am going to put, actually I don't need, I can just go straight to the connector. But I will put this here anyways. I'm gonna put a mag plate. Once I find the mag plate. So a temporary mag plate which can grab the rotor on the back. Oh, I forgot to grab food. Oh, oh, how nice of you to move over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna weld all this together and then I'll be back. Okay, so I got the crane built. And we'll just leave it here for right now. What we're gonna do is we actually have to do a bit of modification on this guy. So first things first is that has to go. Just that one block. I should have grabbed some extra parts. Oh, you know what? I can also turn these guys off. Yeah, I finally went and GPS the route. Alright, so what we need is, I know we need this going out. Like, actually, hold on. You know what? Let me bring up my reference images just so I'm not screwing this up. Yeah, so it'll go like this, and then underneath it, this way. We're gonna need a hinge and a hinge. On top goes 1, 2, 1, 2. And I will never, ever, ever complain about the range of small grid welders again. Because in order to have room for the drills, they have to be this far away from small. I have to like build it out this far, and it's kind of ridiculous. So hopefully I've got enough to build these two things. No, I want the hinge. Between the two inventories, I should have enough. Alright, so I don't remember the exact angle off the top of my head that these are supposed to be at. So for right now, I'm just going to put them both at 90. Because they shouldn't interfere with anything at 90. And then on the front of those are going to be 2 welders. And the reason why these have to be on hinges is, I mean, I guess I could have built out, actually no I can't because that's not 3 block gap. So yeah, if I have them sticking out this way, it won't actually build anything here because they clip with, they just slightly clip, like their bounding box. If I flip them the other orientation, And even though they'll visually be above these, according to the projector, they're clipping, so I can't project and weld. So they have to be on angles slightly wide shaped out, just far enough that they can reach, but far enough back that they're not clipping with the projector. And then on the front of this is where we're going to be putting our drills. So on the front, you've got something like this with, wouldn't you guess, more hinges. And then on those hinges are some rotors, but these rotors, I want to make sure they're both in the same orientation. So 0 is there, so 0 will be at the bottom. I believe that puts 0 at the bottom as well. If they're not at the same orientation, it's not a problem. It just makes it slightly more annoying for me later. Also, I want to see if I can build the cockpit on this thing. Ooh, that could have been bad if I took damage there. So what I've been doing for the cockpit is like just put it back here. I don't think I'll be able to build the cockpit because I don't have any bulletproof glass. And I forgot to refill the bottle. So it'll go there. And then, so I have plenty of oxygen. I need to put a vent down as well. Oh, actually, I should be able to use the cockpit even if I don't have the bulletproof glass. I don't think I actually have the displays. Ow. So it might be a moot point anyways if I don't have the displays. Come on, let me up. For right now, I'm going to turn you off because you're using 1,000 watts of power. Alright, perfect. So for right now, I'm just going to set their limits to be 0 and 0. Okay. Okay, just go the complete opposite direction. Okay, just keep going around in a circle. There you go. So on these, I need parts. One of these, and actually I'm gonna put inertia tensor on the front. Also max its torque setting. max its torque as well. And I'm gonna do the same, at least for the torque settings on this guy. And the hinges. And then how does this go? It goes coming out this way. And this is where the drills will go. It's already causing us to have a bit of a lean forward. So I think I might add the extra front wheels right now as well. Which I did not design in the test machine. So I'm just gonna be playing this one by ear, but I think it should be fine. If I just copy the same thing. I think they just gotta go more like this. And I'll have them go back one. One. Should be in line. Pretty sure. This would be left side. Nope, one too far back. Which honestly I could have figured out just by looking at it before I placed it. You're not gonna let me place the wheel, but yeah, that's right. Okay, so what are you called? You're right 3. Alright, so if we grab that one and this one, and we say height offset all the way up, we should hopefully be able to add a wheel. And then I'm going to put this back to where it was. Did we get our wheels added? No, we didn't. Shoot. Let me try removing these. It might just be too heavy at the front. Add wheel. Could not be placed. Damn you. Alright. This might be a dumb idea, but we're gonna do it. Just want to lift a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Add wheel. Add wheel. Drop it. Perfect. Should be able to straighten itself out on its own now. I'm gonna let that retract. Well, I figure if I have the, I want to at least build the suspensions. I don't really need to build the wheels themselves, thankfully. Oh, that was some lag. What just spawned in a spire? I think I'm basically figuring out what's dangerous just based on how laggy it is when things spawn in. Maybe not dangerous. Danger isn't probably the right word. How big the grids are, which generally means they're more dangerous. And then these should be at a height of 20 centimeters. Wheels. It probably is number 4 and number 4. Height offset 20. Toggle them off. Add them to the 5x5 group. There we go. Now we're off the ground. Where do we need to be? Fall down a hole. And believe it or not, we're actually probably going to want to be building this. No. Okay, so positive upper limit is going to be 0 on these. And is it the same for you? No, it's not. This rotor, I want to be why isn't it turning? Is it rotor locked? No. Hello, rotor? Oh, it's zeroed out, right? Upper limit. Upper limit. It was 120, 120 on these. I'll have to check it before. I obviously start doing the drilling, but velocity, go. It's good enough. I don't know why I made them even, they don't have to be. Oh. That's what I was afraid of, right there. I think I'm gonna clip the wheels. Yep. Dang. That's not good. Dang it. I knew I should have put the wheels further back. And I was afraid they would hit the welders. Shoot. So basically the plan was to have the drills on an angle, get out of my face, keen thing, by Space Engineers Deluxe, on an angle going back like this, so that way they're not as heavy. They're like, the weight is more even, well, they're still as heavy. The weight is more evenly distributed along the entire rover, instead of them just being on the front when I'm going up and down the hill. But I screwed that up by putting the wheels there. Okay, what if I do this? How far do they have to go to not interfere? I should refill my bottle before doing this. I should also not lean back away from the mic. Reverse. Like 25 degrees maybe? Yeah, 25 will probably work. That's gonna start clipping into the rover soon. Yep, I'm gonna have to move the rover back. Was it? It was 4 total, I believe. 4 drills total. So yeah, that's not as good as I wanted it, but it's still fairly good. There should be no clipping, at least minimal clipping. I'm not sure I can put them on this side though. Just because I think they'll run into the platform. Yep. Yep, that's what it looks like. They're gonna run into the platform. Good to know. I mean, I could move it forward, which I might end up doing when I gotta build the rest of them, but yeah, this is gonna be a really long episode, and in fact, I might split it into 2 episodes. So the next episode will be us bringing the trailer with the other train bogie over here, as well as building those merge blocks, which I didn't build over here for the power and whatnot, and then getting this to start drilling. And then the next episode after that, hopefully this rail line will be done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.